Hello everyone, I am your host Ayushi Karasethia and welcome back to our channel Pabbly. In this video we are going to learn how you can send payment links for WooCommerce sales to customers on WhatsApp. So let's take an example that you are a e-commerce store owner and you are selling some products and services digitally. Now, whenever you're going to receive an order in your e-commerce store, you need to generate a payment link and you need to share that payment link with your customers to collect the payments. Now, doing all these tasks is a difficult and a time-consuming process. So here in this particular video, we have came up with an automation where whenever you're going to receive a new order in your e-commerce platform, that is your WooCommerce store, automatically using the details of the order, a new payment link will be generated that is in your Razorpay account, and the same payment link will be shared with your customer along with a message on his WhatsApp number. But here the problem is that there is no direct connection between all these software applications. So how we are going to do this? And to create a connection between these software applications, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. So basically, Pabbly Connect is an automation and integration software which will help us in integrating WooCommerce with Razorpay and with WhatsApp automatically. The best part here is it doesn't require any coding skills or programming knowledge. Even a non-technical person can use this software application very easily. So how you're going to set up this automation? For that you need to come to my screen. So welcome back to my screen. Here let us type Pabbly, pabbly.com in our browser. This is the website of Pabbly. Here we have to come to products and click on Pabbly Connect. This is the landing page of Pabbly Connect. As you are the first time user, you have to click on sign up for free button. You can create your own account in just 2 minutes by clicking on sign up free button, and you're going to get 100 tasks free every month. As I already have an account with Pabbly Connect, I'll just simply click on sign in. I'll just click on login over here. In the all apps section, come to Pabbly Connect and click on access now. This is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Here we have to create a workflow. For that, come to this plus sign and click on create workflow. Now here we need to give a name to the workflow. So let us give the name as send payment link to customer on WhatsApp. Here you can give the workflow name as per your requirement and simply click on create. Now we can see a trigger window and an action window. So Pabbly Connect works on the concept of trigger and action. Trigger means when this happens, action means do this. So in this particular use case, we want to generate the payment links for the customers on WooCommerce sales and we want to share the links on WhatsApp. For that, first we need to create a connection between our WooCommerce account and Pabbly Connect so that whenever a new sale happens or a new order is created, automatically the details of the order are captured here in Pabbly Connect. So simply open this trigger window and here we are going to choose the application name as WooCommerce. Select the trigger event as new order created. Now we can see a webhook URL and some instructions. So by following these instructions, you can set up the webhook in your WooCommerce account. So let's copy this webhook URL from here and I'll just take you to my WordPress dashboard. And here I have already installed the WooCommerce plugin. Okay, so you can install WooCommerce plugin and after installing, you can see WooCommerce section over here. Now we have to come to the settings option of WooCommerce. So click on settings. And here we can find advanced tab. Click on advanced. And when we scroll down, we can find webhooks option over here. Simply click on webhooks. And here we are going to create a new webhook. So simply click on this add webhook button. Now we have to give a name to the webhook. So let us give it as WhatsApp integration. You can give the webhook name as per your requirement. Okay, I'm just giving it as WhatsApp integration. Here we have to select the status as active. Here we have to select the topic. So the topic would be order created. Here we have to paste the delivery URL. So the delivery URL will be the webhook URL that we have copied from Pabbly Connect. Here we are going to paste the same webhook URL. Okay. Now the API version will be the latest version and let's click on save webhook. Okay, and here the webhook is saved successfully. Okay, we can see webhook is saved. Now let's move back to Pabbly Connect, and here we have got the webhook response. Okay, a webhook ID is generated. It means the connection is successful. Now we are going to click on Recapture Webhook Response button. Do you wish to recapture the response? Let's click on Yes. And now it is waiting for the webhook response. So in order to capture the response, we have to do a test submission. It means we have to place an order in our WooCommerce store. So I'll just move to the WooCommerce account once again. Okay. And here we'll be moving to the products page. I'll click on all products. And here you can see that I have several products over here. Okay. So let us select any of the product from here. Let us select this smartwatch. And I'm just going to open it in a new tab so that we can make an order. We can place an order. Okay. So here we can see that it is a smartwatch, availability 148. Okay. Let's click on add to cart. And here we are just going to click on proceed to checkout. The quantity is 1 itself. Okay. Now the customer name is dummy. Last name is name itself. I'm just editing it. Okay. The address is mentioned over here. And here I have entered the phone number also. It's a dummy phone number. Okay, you have to enter your actual phone number. And the email address is support@pabblytudes.com. Okay, and the payment is cash on delivery. Here we can find the order details. Here we can find the product name, quantity as 1, and the amount is 2,500 rupees. Okay, and now let's click on place order. Okay, the order is getting processed over here. And within some moment, the order will be placed. Okay, and here we can see, thank you, your order has been received. So the order has been placed. Now let's move back to Pabbly Connect. And within some seconds, the response will also get captured over here. Okay, and here we can see the response is received and all the details related to the order and the customer are captured over here. We can find the created date and time. When we scroll down, we can find the customer first name as dummy, last name as name itself. We can find his billing address. And here we can find his email address, his phone number, okay, and the payment method is cash on delivery. And also we have got the product details. Okay, I'll just scroll down. Yes, here we can find the product name as smartwatch. Okay, that amount is 2,500 rupees, 2,500 rupees. Okay, so all the details are captured over here. Now we want to generate a payment link in Razorpay so that the customer can make the payment using that particular payment link and it should be shared on WhatsApp. So for that, come to this action step and here we are going to choose the application name as Razorpay. Select the action event as create payment link. Click on connect. Click on add new connection. And now it is asking for the key ID and key secret. For that, I'll just take you to my Razorpay account. Okay, so we are in the test mode over here. And here, when we scroll down, at last we can find the settings option. So simply click on settings. And here we can find the API keys. Okay, so I am going to regenerate my test key by clicking on this button. Okay, I'll just deactivate the old key. Okay, and here I have got the new key details. So I'll be simply copying this key ID and I'll be pasting it over here in the key ID itself. And let us copy the secret key also. Okay, key secret. So let's copy it and I'll be pasting it over here. Okay, and now let's click on save. And now the Razorpay account is connected to Pabbly Connect. Okay, and meanwhile I'm just going to click on OK over here also. Okay, now let's come to Pabbly Connect. So we have created a connection of Razorpay in Pabbly Connect. Okay, now it is asking for the amount. Amount must be in the smallest unit of the currency. For example, pass 1000 for rupees 10. So the smallest currency would be paisa. We have got the amount as 2,500 rupees from the trigger response over here. Okay, so first we have to convert this particular amount into paisa. And let's see what other details are required. Okay, we'll be mapping the currency, description, okay. And here it is asking for the expire also. Timestamp in Unix. So when the payment link is going to expire. Okay, so we have to find the expiry date also. So let's move back. And here I'm just going to click on this plus sign. So first let us change the amount, that is 2,500 rupees, into the smallest unit. And for that we are going to choose the application name as number formatter. Select the action event as perform math operation. Click on connect. Now here we are going to map the number that we have got from the trigger response. So come to WooCommerce and let us map the total amount. Okay. And along with the amount, I'm just going to add 100. Okay. And the operation would be multiply. So 2500 into 100 will give the answer over here, and the amount will be converted into the smallest unit, that is into paisa. Okay. So let's click on save and send test request. And here we have got the result. Okay. So our amount is ready. Now we want the expiry date to be captured. Okay. For that, again click on this plus sign, add action step. And here we are going to choose the application name as date and time formatter. Select the action event as add or subtract time. Click on connect. Now here we need to map the date. So let us come to WooCommerce and let us map the date created. Okay. Now it is asking for the expression. Let us read the instructions. Provide the amount of time you would like to add or subtract to the date. So we have to give the expiry date, till what time the payment link will be activated. So I want the payment link to be activated for another 2 more days. So I'll be adding the expression as plus 2 days over here. And we are going to find the date after 2 days. Okay. So that we can give it into the timestamp. Now here we need to give to format. So the to format will be the timestamp which the Razorpay is accepting. Okay. And now let's click on save and send test request. So here we have got the response, and the response in the result we have got the timestamp. So let's scroll down and we are going to create the connection once again. Okay. Let's click on select existing connection and let's click on save. Because as we have set 2 steps over here, 2 action steps, we are just going to reconnect Razorpay with Pabbly Connect. Now let us map the amount. So come to number formatter and let us map the amount over here. Here we are going to give the currency, and the instruction is also mentioned that we have to give it in ISO code. So as we are in India, I am giving the currency as INR. Here we have to give the description. So the description will be the product that the customer has purchased. That is the smartwatch. Okay. And here we have to give the customer name. So let us map it as dummy. And the last name was again from WooCommerce. Name itself. Okay. Here we have to map the email address. So let us map the email address also. Here we are going to map the contact number. Okay, here you have to map the actual contact number of the customer. I'm just mapping the test number. Okay, let's scroll down. If you want to enter some more details over here, you can just give the receipt number or some other details. Okay, here we need to give the expiry date. So let's come to date and time formatter and we are going to map the timestamp over here. Okay. And let's scroll down. SMS notify. Razorpay sends the SMS. Okay. The SMS will be received to the customer. Even the mail will be received. Partial payment. Customer cannot make the partial payments. Okay. And now let's click on save and send test request. Okay. And here we have got the response. And when we scroll down in the response, we have got a link also. I'm just finding that link over here. That is the short URL. Yes. This is the payment link. So this link will be shared to the customer on his WhatsApp number. So now let's connect WhatsApp with Pabbly Connect. For that, click on this plus sign, add action step. And we are going to choose the application name as WhatsApp Cloud API. Select the action event as send template message. Click on connect. Click on add new connection. Now it is asking for the token, phone number ID and WhatsApp business account ID. So first you need to create an account with WhatsApp Cloud API. Then how you can create an account, for that we have created a separate dedicated video and the link is attached in the description box. You can watch that video and you can create your WhatsApp Cloud API account. Okay. So I am just going to open my account that I have already created. So the link will be developers.facebook.com. Okay. And here I'm just going to click on my apps. And here you have to create a new app. So as you can see that I have already created some apps over here. I'm just going to open my app. And here we have to come to WhatsApp and click on Getting Started. And here we can find the temporary access token. Here we can find the phone number ID and WhatsApp business account ID. Okay. So if you use this particular temporary access token, this token is going to expire in 24 hours. Okay. So I would recommend you to generate a permanent access token. So how you can generate a permanent access token? For that also we have created a video and the link is attached in the description box. You can please watch that video to generate your permanent access token. Okay. So I'm going to simply copy this access token right now for the automation. Okay. You have to enter your permanent access token over here. Let's copy the phone number ID also. I'll just paste it over here. And let us copy the WhatsApp business account ID also. Okay. And let's paste it over here. And let's click on Save. And now the WhatsApp Cloud API account is connected to Pabbly Connect. Now here we need to select the template name. So you might be thinking, what is a template? Template is simply a message that we want to send on the WhatsApp number of the customer. As you cannot send the messages directly on WhatsApp, first we need to create a template. We have to get it approved from Facebook, and once the template is approved, then only you can use the same template for sending the messages on WhatsApp. That is the reason we have created a template over here and we have already approved it. Okay. So I'll just take you to my WhatsApp Cloud API account once again. And here when we scroll down, we can find the step 2, send messages with the API. And here we can find to create your own message template, click here. So I'm just going to click on this hyperlink here. And here you can see that I have created several templates and got it approved. So if you want to create a new template, simply click on this blue button, that is Create Message Template. And how you can create a template, for that also we have created a separate video and the link is attached in the description box. So you can watch that video and you can learn that how you can create a message template by yourself. Now here I'm going to search for the template that I have already created and got it approved. And let us find the same. That is Order Pay Link. Okay, this one, Order Pay Link. Okay, now here I have drafted a message. I'll just show you. Hello, thank you for shopping with us. Your order is processed with us. You have selected cash on delivery mode for the payment. Instead of COD, you can also pay via this link. Please click on the link to complete the payment. Note, click on OK to make the above link clickable. Thank you, Pabbly. Okay, so you might be thinking I have given number 1, 2 and 3 in the curly braces. So these are the body fields and the values of these body fields are going to change every time. It means the customer name is going to change every time. The product name is going to change every time. And here even the link will also change every time. So in this way, you can also generate a message and you can use it. Okay. And here you can see the message. In this way, the message will be delivered to the customer. And here we have also mentioned an instruction, that is note, please click on OK to make the above link clickable. Okay. So you can also add the same type of message in your message templates. Okay. So let's move back to Pabbly Connect and we have to select the same template over here. Okay. In Pabbly Connect, come to template name and let us find the same template, that is Order Pay Link. And here we can see that the language code and the template ID is automatically captured. So we are not going to make any changes. Here we need to map the recipient mobile number and the instruction is also mentioned, enter the recipient mobile number with country code. Okay. So I'll just come to WooCommerce and from here, let us map the phone number. And as the country code is missing, I am adding the country code manually over here. So as we are in India, I have added 91. And here, remember, we have to mention the country code without the plus sign. Okay. Now it is asking for the body field 1, example, the name of the customer. So let us map the name from WooCommerce. And the name was dummy. And let us map the last name also. That was name itself. Okay. Now it is asking for the body field 2. So the body field 2 was the product name. So let us map the product name over here. Again from trigger response, WooCommerce. And the product name was smartwatch. And here it is asking for body field 3 and here the link is required. So let us map the link that we have generated from our razor pay step. Okay. And here let us find the link. This was the short URL. Okay, this was the link. So we have mapped all the details. Now before clicking on save and send test request, I'm just going to change the phone number over here. I'm just going to add the actual phone number, and after that I'll just click on save and send test request, and the message will be delivered to the customer on his WhatsApp number. Okay, so I'm just pausing my video, and after that I'll be clicking on save and send test request. So we are on the WhatsApp page over here, and you can see that the message is delivered to the customer. Hello dummy name, thank you for shopping with us. Your order for smartwatch is processed with us. You selected COD mode of payment instead of COD. So the same message is delivered to the customer. Now things to note are the body fields and their values. The first body field was the customer name, that is dummy name, which is correctly displayed over here. The second was smartwatch, and the third was the payment link. So all the three body fields are placed correctly. Now let us check this link also. Okay, and here we can see that a correct link is generated. This payment is for the smartwatch, and here we can find the correct amount as 2,500 rupees. Okay, so in this way a correct link is generated and it is shared with the customer on his WhatsApp number. And in this way we can see that our integration is working fine. So let's move back to Pabbly Connect and let us save this workflow first. Data saved successfully. Okay, now we are going to check this in the real time, that whether our integration is actually working fine or not. For that, I'll just move to my product page once again. And this time I'm just going to order some other product. Okay, let us select it as iron press. Let's click on open link in a new tab. Okay, let's click on add to cart. And we are going to just click on proceed to checkout. And here I'm just going to change the name of the customer. And this time let us give it as random customer. Okay, I'm just placing a random name over here, last name as name itself. Okay, and here I'm just going to change the phone number. And here I'm just going to change the email address also. So let us give it as random@pabblitudes.com. Okay, so we have placed the order. I'm not going to change the address details. Let it be the same. Okay, I'm just more concerned about the name and the product name and the amount. Now let's click on place order. Okay, the order is getting processed, and here we can see thank you, your order has been received. So the order has been placed. Now we have to check whether the customer has received any message on his WhatsApp number or not. Okay, and here we have got a new message. Hello random name, thank you for shopping with us. Your order for iron press is processed with us. You have selected COD mode for payment instead of COD. You can also pay via the link. Please click on the link to complete the payment. Here we can find the link. Let us check this link also. Okay, and here we can see that this particular payment is for iron press. Here we can find the amount as 400 rupees. So in this way we can see that a correct message is generated and it is sent to the customer on his WhatsApp number. Okay, and in this way our integration is perfectly working fine. So let's move back to Pabbly Connect. And I'll just minimize all these windows and let us see in a nutshell whatever we have done till now. Okay, so first we have created an integration between WooCommerce and Pabbly Connect so that whenever a new order is created, the order details are captured in Pabbly Connect. Then we have used number formatter, and in the number formatter, we have just edited the amount just because we need the amount in the smallest unit of the currency. Okay, then we have added the date and time formatter over here because the timestamp was required, that till what time and what date the payment link will be active. Okay, and then we have created a Razorpay payment link, and at last we have shared the same link along with a message on the WhatsApp number of the customer. And in this way we have created and we have learned that how we can generate the payment links for the customers, and we can share it on the WhatsApp number whenever a new WooCommerce order is placed. Okay, so in this way our integration and our workflow is perfectly working fine. Thank you everyone.
So not just these software applications, you can integrate a ton of applications and automate your business using Pabbly Connect. In case of any queries, you can visit our Pabbly forum. To check the pricing details of Pabbly Connect, you can visit this particular URL. Also, the link of Pabbly Connect and this workflow is available in the description box. You can clone the same workflow into your account directly. If you really like this video, please comment, share and subscribe. Thank you everyone.